I have to admit, this is one of the ones I was looking forward to most. Hey, everybody. I'm Mr. Thomas. This is broadcast journalism class, webcast number 1, and we are talking about an epic battle of just huge proportions as far as pop music goes. Just the title made people upset, and they had a total reaction. What is it, Steve? What are we talking about today?
Oh, we're talking about One Direction versus Nirvana.
One Direction versus Nirvana.
Yeah.
Just people are annoyed by the fact that we have them in the same category. So why, though, Lauren? Why do you think we're getting so much reaction like that?
Because Nirvana's been around, and they changed, or people say they changed music in the 90s, and One Direction's just another boy band in their eyes.
But you're a huge One Direction fan. So you believe that they've changed music again, correct?
Yeah.
So stick to your guns.
I just think they're different. They have a different vibe to them, and they're not just... I feel like them versus NSYNC, who people say was like a really big boy band. I just think they're different, and they have a...
It's just different but good.
Yeah, like a good change.
Okay. Then, Mike, weigh in on this. If you're going to pick one, you're the guy who actually helped start this whole debate by talking about Nirvana last week.
Yeah, so I picked Nirvana, of course. Yeah.
Okay, when you talk about that, but back it up.
Well, Nirvana changed the whole scene. Like, they made
Well,
their
so did
own
One Direction.
following. Well, One Direction is just another pop band,
They're
like
just
boy
another
band.
pop band.
Well, like,
Another pop band.
yeah, some people may argue that they are different. Like, they're just, well, they have the teenager following, so any girl can argue that, hey, I like this band, so they are different.
Interesting.
But, like, Nirvana started their own scene and started their own fan base, and it's very diverse. It's like, it's not just, like, weighed in on the teenage girl. But it's
So
like,
do we classify the best by what they've done for music or how much popularity they've had?
Well, I think they've been around for 4 years, and ever since they got discovered on the X Factor, they've been so
talking
famous.
about One Direction?
Yeah, One Direction.
Okay.
They became so famous, and they're still making new music today, and it's #1. And 4 years ago, like 4 years, and they're still climbing that ladder to success. And I think that's gonna go somewhere.
Now, what's interesting is I'm actually browsing through the Billboard Hot 100 of all-time artists, and I'm not seeing either of them.
Oh.
How about that? What do you think about that, Steve?
That's
But we're
surprising.
talking about how huge they are, but neither one of them are even in the top 100. What do you think?
Is it surprising? Like I thought they were really up there. I mean, my sister used to play Nirvana all the time, and like I have a liking toward Nirvana, and just I don't know. I know One Direction is really up there because a lot of people talk about them, but like I don't know. I thought it would be up there for sure.
So, yeah, I mean, you're talking about the hottest pop acts of all time, and neither one of them are in the Hot 100 as far as commercial success. But if you rank it by that, well, how else could you rank it? Other than commercial success, how could you rank it?
Innovation, like
Innovation.
what they did for other artists and stuff, and see how many people actually like get inspired by them. How many records they sell, but like. Even now, it's kind of hard to tell how many records they sold, considering a lot of people can pirate the music and stuff, and like how many people actually really do listen to it. So like, it's really hard to like say who's the best.
All right, I have a little experiment. Ready? Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little Twitter contest.
Okay.
All right, we're going to put it out there. Now, let's define the criteria here. The criteria of who's more popular. So people are going to have to tweet, and then whichever one they tweet most wins. Okay, we're going to have a little epic battle here, March Madness style, right?
All right,
Okay,
yeah.
so what would be the criteria of who's better, Nirvana or One Direction?
Well,
Let's make 3 criteria.
sheer popularity.
Popularity.
Yeah.
So just a matter of like, you hear it, you react, they're good. Popularity. Okay. Well, go ahead.
The generations that they're in, like.
But how do you? Okay, but if you had like you put it out on Twitter and you'd be like, all right, vote for your favorite band, Nirvana or One Direction. What popularity would definitely be one thing. What else? You said innovation.
Innovation, yes.
So innovation would
So
have
if
to be
they
in
like
there, too.
changed it, or for just another band.
Did
If they-
change
if
it,
they
or
change
just
it-
the latest boy
Yeah.
band.
Yeah, if they
Okay.
change it for like the better, like if they change and they fail, that's not good innovation.
And they add innovation to it. All right, that's cool. So we have success criteria number 2. What's number 3?
Like the type of people. Or
Type of people.
Fan base,
So fan base. That would go to number 1, the popularity. What about the actual
Okay.
music?
So
The
like
pop
genre like
and the-
wise?
Yeah, what
or-
about the actual music? Like, what did they actually add to the music itself?
One Direction.
Yeah. They continue that pop kind of vibe.
Yeah, they didn't really do
Well,
much.
they have
They just
a-
continued it.
They have
yeah.
kind of a, I don't know how to explain it. It's not
like
just
an
all
acoustic
pop.
sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have, and then they have
Because
their.
there's just as many people who say One Direction, they're singing, but at the same time, Kurt Cobain just screamed. So you have the same people who can make the same argument, so you can have that kind of battle. All right, so just to wrap it up, here we go. We are really going to do this too, by the way. We're going to see how it goes. We'll put it
Okay.
out on Twitter. We're going to have a battle because I think it's going to blow up. Okay, you have to vote based on innovation, popularity, and what they did for music, which is kind of like innovation, but the actual music itself. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
All
It's
right.
going to be fun. Who do you think is going to win?
I think Nirvana.
You think Nirvana?
I think One Direction.
You think One Direction will win?
Yeah.
One Direction.
And you think One Direction will win?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of popularity.
Ah,
yeah.
just because of the masses go there.
Yeah.
We'll see. This is going to be fun. All right. Thank you for joining us for this podcast. Stay tuned because I actually do want to see how this one ends up. All right. Nirvana versus One Direction. All right. Let's get it on. See ya.
All right.